Next up is a method that's a little more straightforward and logical, the and, but, therefore method, made popular by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Yes, the creators of South Park. Hello and welcome to Stories and Lessons. My name is Amy Ebert and I'm your host for today's podcast. Welcome back to this series, All Things Storytelling. Welcome to the final episode of our storytelling series. Over the past few weeks, we've covered the power of stories and how they shape our identities and the way we show up in the world. Today, we're wrapping things up with something really actionable. The easiest, most powerful ways to tell captivating stories that grab attention and keep people hooked. There are a lot of storytelling techniques out there, but I want to focus on 3 that are simple, effective, and easy to implement. We'll compare and contrast them so you can find what resonates most with you. Sound good? By the end of this episode, you'll be equipped to craft stories that truly connect with your audience. So let's dive in. First up, we have the monomyth, or what's more commonly known as the hero's journey. This one is a classic for a reason. It's the backbone of so many timeless stories. Here's how it works. You have a hero. That's you or your audience, right? The hero gets a call to adventure, something that shakes them out of their everyday life. Along the way, they meet challenges, maybe even a mentor, and eventually face a final battle or a major test. Once they've conquered the challenge, they return home transformed, wiser, and stronger. Think of stories like Star Wars, The Lion King, or even Rocky. The hero faces internal and external struggles and emerges victorious. Why it works? It's universal. We all love seeing someone overcome challenges because it mirrors our own lives and struggles. Whether you're telling a personal story or a brand story that positions your customer as the hero of their own journey makes it relatable and empowering. Next up is a method that's a little more straightforward and logical, the and, but, therefore method, made popular by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Yes, the creators of South Park. It's simple. You start with what is, the status quo, a fact, or where the story begins. And then introduce a twist or challenge, something that creates conflict or change. But finally resolve the conflict with an outcome or decision, therefore. For example, I always thought I was great on camera, and I loved speaking in front of people. But when I started doing live streams, I realized I wasn't connecting the way I wanted to. Therefore, I learned a few key techniques to increase my engagement and connect more deeply with my audience. Why it works? This method is clear, concise, and gets straight to the point. It's great for situations where you need to explain things logically and build tension in a short amount of time. Plus, it makes you sound super polished without overcomplicating things. Lastly, we have the contrast method, which is all about comparing a before and after version of a situation or person. The structure is easy. You start by setting up the before picture, what life was like before something changed. Then you contrast it with the after the transformation, the aha moment, or the result. This is a favorite in marketing. Because it clearly shows the value of your service or product. You're not just telling a story, you're showing a tangible result. Any other result-oriented thinkers out there? Someone could say a story like this. Before I started working on my on-camera presence, I'd freeze up every time the red light blinked. After implementing these techniques, I now feel completely natural and confident in front of the camera. Why it works? People love transformation. Who doesn't love a transformation story? It's real, it's measurable, and it shows that change is possible. Whether you're talking about your own story or showcasing a client's success, this method delivers impact. So which method resonates with you? Tell us in the comments. Maybe it's the hero's journey, right, that connects on a deeper, more emotional level, or perhaps it's the and, but, therefore method that simplifies storytelling with logic and clarity, or maybe you like the contrast method for its straightforward transformation. The good news, you don't have to choose just one. The best storytellers mix and match depending on the context, audience, and messaging. And that's exactly what we help you do. Hone in on your unique story so you can connect authentically and powerfully with your audience, whether it's on camera or in your brand. If you're ready to dig deeper into mastering these techniques and discovering which method will best tell your story, we'd love to work with you. Head over to 10xoncamera.com to get on the list for our upcoming programs where we dive into storytelling, on-camera authority, and how to build your personal brand in a way that's engaging, unique, and unforgettable. Having said that, thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you got value from what we've provided, why not spread the love by sharing this episode with someone? Subscribe to or follow the show so you never miss an episode, and give us a positive 5-star review or a thumbs up, depending on which platform you're currently on. For more stories and lessons, check out some of my other episodes in the series. Thank you for showing up, and be well.